The SSC CGL Tier 1 live mock was conducted over the weekend on the Oliveboard platform, and I'm here to discuss the logical reasoning section with you in detail. Let's start right away without wasting a single second. And the very first question is, which number breaks the sequence? Now, in multiple sessions in the past, I've explained to you that whenever you get a question, which number breaks the sequence, which is the incorrect number, which is the wrong number in the series, always solve it till the end. Even if you get some sort of an anomaly somewhere in the middle, make sure you're checking it till the end to confirm it, because sometimes that can lead to an erroneous approach. Now look at this. 11, 14, you'll see the difference is 3. 14, 20, the difference is 6. 20, 32, difference is 12. 32, 55, the difference is 23. Now this tells volumes about what exactly is happening. If you see, 3 to 6 is doubling. 6 to 12 is doubling. 12 to 23 is not doubling. If you look at the differences, unit is 3 here, 6 here, but it is only 11 here. Not making any sense. Okay. So if we had doubled this, it would have become 24, which would have led this to become 56. And if you check the difference between 56 and 104, the answer is 48, which satisfies our solution. Hence 55 is the incorrect number which breaks the sequence. So you will have to confirm it no matter what. This was, this was still an easy question only, but despite that, I would suggest go ahead and check it till the end. 41 seconds. Next. Which word cannot be formed? So the letter should be absent here. Ration is completely here. Figure, E is absent. So figure cannot be formed. Simple. Why do we check the other sentences, the other words? 15 seconds. Next. Okay. 7 friends have different levels of work experience. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is actually an order and comparison based question. Deepak is 4th most experienced person. So Deepak is here. Look at the question. Question is, which of the following can fill the blank? The blank is Dash is the 3rd least experienced person. So we need this person. Surely not Deepak. Now we are doing 3 things simultaneously, like I've taught you always. Aman has more experience than Virat. Virat has the least experience. So definitely Virat is also not my answer. Okay. Aman has more experience than Virat can be here. He's not immediately more than Virat. So we are not sure. Okay. And Ishan has more experience than Aman. Ishan has more than Aman. Okay, great. So we still can have both of them here, or maybe Aman is here, Ishan is here, or whatever. So we are still not sure. Then we have Shivam is less experienced than Anuj. Anuj and Shivam, but more than Deepak. That means Shivam and Anuj are here on the top. So Shivam and Anuj cannot be here. Right? Now we have these 4 people who are arranged here. We're still missing one more person. In the end, we read Gaurav as the most experienced. Okay. That means out of Aman and Ishan, we are going to get the answer. Even if we didn't read that, we still had only 2 options left with us. And in that case, Ishan is the only possibility here, because then Aman will have to come here. So that is my answer. Though if I want to arrange, this is my arrangement, which is not actually required. So Ishan would be the correct answer, option B. So what we are doing is, we are reading the question, simultaneously starting to arrange it, and also understanding, eliminating the options. So that will enable very fast answers. 65 seconds, again I would say it is decent. Why? Because nowadays reasoning, everything is in sectional timer enabled. So what is precisely happening is that a student is attempting a question. Maybe he is understanding that this is going to take a lot of my time. Let me come back to it later on. And that is what is leading to this excess time. Okay. So that is perfectly well defined, not a problem at all, even if it is taking higher times, but it should be justified for the question. Okay. If the question is not worth a minute and a half, then even then you're spending that time on it while you are attempting the mock, then that can be problematic. Yes. Once you're done with everything, you have extra time and you're just cross-checking, that is okay, not a problem. So yes, this is it. Now how do we find the answer here? So just replace it. Hash is subtraction, @ is multiplication, % is divide, and this is addition. So 198 divided by 11 is 18. 64 into 5 is 320. 320 minus 18 plus 73. 393 minus 18. But we have 3 places, 5 digits. 393 minus 18 is how much? 375. 393, sorry. So option B is the correct answer. Simple calculation, no rocket science. 33 seconds. Next. Statement says, a tanker carrying industrial solvent has overturned near a town's main water canal and liquid is seen flowing towards the canal. So what will be the course of action to curb this issue? So stop the use of canal water for drinking and irrigation until contamination testing is completed. Absolutely correct, not a problem. And the second one says send trained emergency personnel to contain the leaked solvent before it reaches a wider area. Correct? Right? Because we are not sure whether the canal is contaminated or not, and it is industrial solvent, it can be problematic for human consumption. And if it is, even if it is leached in the plants or the soil, and then also indirectly we are consuming, it is still a problem. So first avoid water for drinking and irrigation till the time it is verified whether the contamination is there or not. And also while this is happening, send some trained emergency personnel who know how to control this solvent and prevent it from falling into the canal in the first place if that is possible. So both follow. Option C is the right answer here. There's no, again, it's pretty easy, pretty direct. 28 seconds. Next. Now, the sentence says, morning lambs castle beside gentle attic over quiet cloud near silver canyon across open green. Quite a long sentence. The question is saying if the third letter of every third word is written in order, what word is formed? Now you can pick up every third word and check the letters. Or like I showed you in the last session also, if you look at all these, see first letter is S and last is E only. So unnecessarily we will not waste time there. We are picking up the middle three letters because that is where the changes are happening. So 1, 2, 3, this is gone. Again 1, 2, 3. So T is the second one. That means these two cannot be possible. And 1, 2, 3. O is this one. STO. Okay, unnecessarily we checked O again. 1, 2, 3. N is this one. So stone, option A is the correct answer. Every third word and every third letter of it is what we need to write down. So option A will be the correct answer. Okay. 32 seconds. Next. Which of the following addresses are identical to each other? We are looking for two addresses now, which are absolutely same. The moment we see here 19-A, this is an anomaly, so we'll reject this. That means option 2. Options with 2 will not be similar to anything because they are completely different because of this one difference here. Now between the remaining 3, if we see 4 is the common one, that means we are looking for an option which is absolutely similar to fourth one. So Deepak Menon, 19-A Maple Courtyard has a gap here. So 3 is also not possible. 1 and 4, option D is the correct answer. Pretty simple. Being very mechanical in simple and basic questions is necessary because that is also going to help you save time. Eventually, that's what this is all about. In a private academy, science stream students get weekly lab mentoring, while commerce stream students get only monthly mentoring. Though both pay the same tuition fee, which inference is valid? Possible stream-based academic bias, possible unequal mentoring allocation by the stream. Commerce students need fewer doubts and lab mentors prefer science classes. So option A is the most appropriate answer here. Because of the word, though both pay the same tuition fee. That means it is not about allocation, it's about a bias which is happening based on the stream. Right? So, option A, 36 seconds. Next. Now, this is actually an excellent question. This has a tendency to derail your complete performance. How? The question is giving me a set of 16 roll numbers, okay, of belonging to different centers. And they are telling me that I need to find out the 2 roll numbers which belong to the same center. Now, hit here too, whenever this question was coming across, what we were doing was that we were checking it one by one, and it was usually like first 3 digits are the center code or the last 2 digits are the center code, which was absolutely very easy for us. But here, this time the center code is generated with a different code. How? They are saying the center code is generated by writing the 3rd and 4th digits of the roll number together and followed by the sum of the 1st and 6th digit. So if I pick up any random number, let's say I pick up this one. So it will be 0, 2, 1, 2. 0, 2, 4 plus 8, 12. This is how we need to write it down. 3rd letter, 4th letter and 4 plus 8, 12. This is the center code. Now with this code, I need to identify which 2 roll numbers belong to the same center. Ideally, what I will do here is I will never go from the table. A lot of people will start solving it one by one and then get to the answer. Always go by the options. But I would suggest one thing here. It is not required here. But I would suggest always confirm whether these roll numbers are present in the box in the first place or not. Okay. When we check, what happens is we see that 8, 2, the code here is 8, 2, 7 plus 3, 10. Code here is again 8, 2, 6 plus 4, 10. Codes are the same. So these two belong to the same center. If you check for the other 3 options, they are not belonging to the same center. They're all different codes. But we just got lucky here. But the examiners can change it. How? They will give you 2 roll numbers which belong here following the code. They will give you 2 roll numbers which do not belong to this box at all. But they will be following this logic. And there is a huge chance you might end up marking that as the correct answer. That is why I'm telling you beforehand, observe that whether they are present here or not and then approach it with the options. You will be absolutely correct here without any problem. No nonsense and no wastage of time. Okay. So 49 seconds is decent again, right? Not a problem. Pointing to a photograph, Suresh said, the lady in the picture is the mother of the son of my wife. So Suresh is saying, we start from the speaker. The lady in the picture is the mother of the son of my wife. Suresh's wife. And son of Suresh's wife means Suresh's son, and the mother means again his wife only. So how is the lady related to Suresh? She is the wife of Suresh. This was actually easy. You didn't have to draw it, but I am drawing it so that you understand. Everybody can comprehend, but actually you could have done it directly. How is V related to W? Let's quickly start. V minus X. V is the brother of X. X plus Y. X is the daughter of Y. Y into Z. Y is the father of Z. Z into W. Z is the father of W. How is V related to W? W's father's brother. So uncle. Option B. Right? 32 seconds. Next. Correct the equation by interchanging two signs. We need to check which two signs can be which two signs can be interchanged to get the answer. Obviously, we know now that D is not correct, but any which ways, let us consider it. So we will see that 60 divided by 12 is 5. Okay. Now if I change divide and into, divide will come here. It's still making sense because 5 divided by 60 will be 1 by 12 and 1 by 12 will get cancelled by 12 to get 1. But if I get 1 here, 31 and 7 will not yield 60 at any cost. So option C is gone for me. Oh, sorry, option B is gone for me. The next thing I check is D, divide and minus. So when I check divide and minus, divide will come here, minus will come here. 30 divided by 5 is 6, 6 into 60 is 360. 360 with 12 and 7 cannot give me 60, so option D is also gone. Now I can see that plus is definitely going to change its position. I see plus and minus. If I have this situation, 5 into 60 again is 300, which is still not going to give me anything close to 60. So this confirms option C is the right answer. Now don't verify C. That is how you save time. You have, with a lot of confidence, we have eliminated 3 options. So we can now straight away click on T, C and move ahead. Okay. That is one approach. The other approach is you would have looked at the numbers, calculated them first and seen where was the main anomaly, changed that, checked it, and you could have mostly landed on the correct answer right away. But either which ways, you can go ahead. 45 seconds. C is the right answer. Next. Odd word, copper, iron, aluminium, marble. I think quite clear. 3 are metals. Marble is not. Option D is the right answer. 6 seconds. Next. Missing term. Now a lot of people here, for the first go, we always pick up a slightly longer method. That's normal for us to do that. So what we'll do here is we look that the differences are not very large. We'll probably feel it is just a double difference method and we'll do that. So 3 units here, 8 units here, 18 units here, 38 units here. Which will give you one more hint that this is 5, this is 10, this is 20. So they are just being doubled here. So the next difference will be 40. So this will be 78. And if I add them, 9 plus 8 will be 7 at the unit digits, which is 147, option D. Okay. But what is the actual logic? The actual logic was 2 is being multiplied by 2 and we are adding 1 to it. 5 is being multiplied by 2, we are adding 3 to it. 13 is being multiplied by 2, we are adding 5 to it. 31 is multiplied by 2, we are adding 7 to it. So eventually we had to multiply 69 by 2 and add 9 to it, which would have led to 147 as the correct answer. Okay. Whatever, comes to your head, whatever helps you out is the approach. 34 seconds. Next. Here if we look at the first letter itself, they are all different. L, K, J, M. So we'll check it with one letter only. So 6 and 11 is plus 5. 11 and 18 is plus 6. 18 and... plus 7. 18 and 27 is plus 9. 5, 7, 9. So next one will be 11. And 1 plus 11 is 12. So we'll start with L. Option A is the right answer. Now, because you have a sectional timer here, what you will do is you will attempt this with single letter, answer, mark it, move ahead, and then come back to it when you have that time, and that is when you verify it. So make sure you are still saving time. Don't just get, absolutely spoiled in luxury for the reasoning section. Right? That okay, we have a lot of time in the end, why to bother? Also, we are not sure how exactly are the things going to pan out for you. So whatever you strategize right now with, that there is still a chance that it might not 100% work for you in the final exam because we can't exactly predict what is going to happen. So that is why be prepared for the worst, right? Next. How many triangles are there in the given figure? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it. There is no overlapping, nothing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No other triangle. Option D is the correct answer. Pretty simple, 30 seconds. Next. Okay, we need to fill the combination of mathematical symbols to find the correct answer here to make it logical. So we look at division sign first. Divide is, okay, first two are plus and minus only. So this is not a problem at all. Now we have divide here in 3 options. And we have divide here in 2 options. Divide alone here is not making any sense. So this is useless. But divide with a divide here, if we just check it quickly in order, 120 divided by 5 is 24, divided by 2 is 12. Now if this is 12 and in the end we have plus, so minus 12 plus and minus 12 is gone, 5 plus 7 is 12. Option B is the correct answer. We just checked it and we got the correct answer. Lot of people look at 2 divisions and they reject it right away. Okay. So 54 seconds, probably this was revisited and rechecked later on, which is perfectly fine, not a problem. Now, what about this one? So there is no common letter in the vertical options. We'll check it here. PQQ, SPQ, PQQ dash SPQ, SPQ, PQQ. So PQQ dash SPQ, PQQ dash SPQ dash RS. So QRS. PQQRS, 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 PQQRS. This is the logic. So the answer is PRQSRQ, PRQSRQ, option D. Only one option is starting with P, as it is option D was the right answer. Okay, 33 seconds. Next. Mirror image here, if we see, the first flip is 9. 9 cannot become 6, so first 2 options are gone. Next, same. For B, if we see, B is not straight B here. So figure 3 is the correct answer. Option figure 3 implies option C. 19 seconds. Great. Next. Syllogism. Question number 20. This is okay. All noble is decent. Some decent is good. Some noble is good. Noble and good are not connected to each other. So no definite conclusions will follow. A lot of people still end up marking no noble is good as correct. Noble and good are not connected to each other. That means we cannot draw any conclusion. If it was no noble and good, it had to be like this. Okay. So we cannot draw any conclusion between the two. Now we look at either in the options. Of course, by now it should be clear that if you have a combination of some no and same elements, there's a huge chance of it being true under either or, provided both of them are incorrect individually. So if we check all the 3, we know either follows. So option C is the correct answer. Cool. 21 seconds. Next. Odd one out again. So if we quickly check the differences here, 7 and 13 is plus 6, 2 and 8 plus 6, 0 and 6 plus 6, 22, 28 plus 6, 13 and 24 is plus 11, 8, 19 plus 11, 6, 17 plus 11, 2 and 14 is plus 12. So option D is the odd one out. Okay, 33 seconds. Next. Again, which letters sequence will complete the series? There is obviously a repeat pattern going on. TCR dash dash TCR. If I continue here, TCRAF. So is it TCRAF? So is it TCRAF? So this is TCRAF. What is the logic? Craft. CRTRF. Option C is the right answer. Okay. 34 seconds. Next. Oh, this is a good one. Which 2 signs and numbers should be interchanged in the following equation to make it correct? Now see, you will be using a lot of things simultaneously. It's not about solving alone. It's not about elimination alone. It's not about, picking up and switching the right things. You have to do all 3 of them simultaneously. First thing is division is not making sense here. 63 divided by 74, not making any sense. So what we do is we immediately look for division based options. So division and minus will go, okay. And 12 and 21 change their positions. Is that making a difference? No, it's not. Okay, so this is gone because I need an integer as an answer. Division and into are changing, and 63 and 71. It's again not giving me anything positive. 74 divided by 5 is not possible. 5 will not get cancelled with 71 also. So this is gone. Now, please understand, division is still not making sense. That means now at least the numbers around division need to shift. Either 63 is replaced with a number which is a multiple of 74, which we can't see anywhere, or 74 is going to be replaced with a number which is a factor of 63. We can see 21 here. That's the only factor of 63. 74 and 21 are changing in option D. What we'll do is we'll confirm from option D, change and look for the answer. So this is 74 minus 12, 74 plus 12 minus 63 divided by 21 into 5. And this is 3. 3 into 5 is 15. And 74 plus 12 is 86. 86 minus 15 is 71. Option D is the right answer. Okay. So we just picked up the correct option like this. Next. This is question number 24. Clouds is written as this, beyond is as this, device, how will that be written? So if you look at logic quickly, 3 and 7 is plus 4, 12 and 17 is plus 5, 15 and 19 is plus 4, 21, 26 is plus 5, 4, 8 is plus 4, 9, 24 is plus 5. No differentiator, no single digit, double digit, okay, nothing of that sort. It's simply alternating 4 plus 4 plus 5. Now if you look at the options, the second last letter is unique here, NHFG. Second last letter, so plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4. So C plus 4 is what we are looking for. 3 plus 4 is 7. So the second last answer has to be 7. Option D is the correct answer. Do this at the initial stages and then come back and confirm it for 1-2 more letters, and that will give you more confidence when you're sitting in the exam. Okay. And the last and final question for this mock is here. This is also a good question actually. Because when you look at a very small number, you think that probably, you know, this is based on number of letters or anything. But first attempt should always be the sum. Go make sure you find out the sum. At least that should be your first attempt whenever the letter to number case is given to you. So 19 plus 1, 20. 20 and 13 is 33. 33 and 16 is 49. 49 and 5 is 54. 54 and 12 is 66. Now 66 and 11. So 3 and 3, 6 letters. 66 divided by 6 can be 11. If we confirm it here, so this is 13 and 14 is 27. 27 and 1 is 28. 28 and 4 is 32. 32 plus 15 is 47. 47 and 25 is 72. Correct? Yes. 72 divided by 3 and 3, 6. So 12. And we have 12. So option C is the correct answer. So the logic is sum of the letters divided by their number of letters. Alright. So with that, we are done with the complete logical reasoning section. Again, overall the section was pretty easy. But don't expect the logical reasoning section to be very difficult. On the contrary, also don't assume it to be very easy or very direct, right? So at least I am expecting 1 or 2 questions which will have the capacity to derail your complete performance. So make sure you identify those and you skip it beforehand, right? So that it does not get complicated for you. Like in today's session, the roll number based question, that was actually a good one. Now a lot of people are asking me that, you know, I'm giving the mocks. I performed very good in the first 3 mocks. In the 4th mock, my scores dipped a lot. So what should I assume? Am I not performing good enough? Have I lost everything? Have I forgotten everything? So that is not the case. You're probably not able to, you're able to analyze within the mock, but intra mock is something which you're not able to analyze. So for that, the answer to that is the Olive score, right? So Oliveboard has enabled this feature for all of you, where if you click on, this is available right above your sectional tests and all the other tests, okay? So if you click on this, this is your exam readiness score. So this 6 parameter based score breakdown generates a single number which tells you how ready, how prepared you are for your exam. And these 6 parameters are mentioned in detail here: competence, coverage, consistency, speed, stability, everything here. So these are picked up from all the mocks which you have given on the platform. Everything is included here. And for each individual mock, you can see their individual solution analysis and their advanced reports here. They are divided based on subjects here. Okay, what are the percentiles in the various subjects? What is your overall percentile, right? And apart from this, all the 6 parameters are listed in detail here. They also tell you what all subjects or what all topics you are still lacking at, right? So this is a detailed summary about it. And then if you click on recovery playlist, so all the questions so far from a particular topic, so everything in your mocks is divided topic wise here. So let's say if I pick up blood relations here. So far from this dummy account, I have as many number of mocks I have given. There are total 15 questions of blood relations, out of which how many you have attempted will be mentioned here. how many are correct, how many are incorrect, what is the accuracy, and what is your accuracy as per blood relations alone, and what is your average time which you take to solve blood relations questions overall in all the mocks. Now this will automatically attach a tag here. So here it is being mentioned critical. If it is easy, if it is moderate, you will see a yellow tag, and if it is okay, if it's perfectly fine, then it will be a green tag. Based on color coded tags, you can identify which subjects you're lacking at and which topics you're lacking at, and how much more input do you need to give. So this gives you a very detailed intra mock analysis, and overall it gives you how prepared are you for the exam just with a single number. You don't have to look for or compare manually with all Excel sheets and all. Nothing needs to be done. Pure data driven preparation for your upcoming examination. So if you're new on the platform, hit the subscribe button right away for these wonderful things, insights which the platform is constantly churning out for you. Do hit the like button and share this video across platforms so that other students can also benefit from these sessions. Thank you so much for watching till here, guys. I'll see you around in the next session. Till then, you guys take care. Bye-bye. Namaskar. Okay.